Happening at the SABC. Right2Know participated in a march against allegations of censorship at the public broadcaster.
Meanwhile, the Save Our SABC coalition urged the inquiry to examine the SABC's deal with Multichoice. Last year, SOS and Media Monitoring Africa took the agreement to the competition tribunal. They argue that it's anti-competitive, gives Multichoice control over policy making by the SABC, and is effectively a merger in terms of the Competition Act.
The protest ban. This sparked a public outcry, and the Right2Know was one of those first to respond, issuing a statement on 28th of May 2016 to condemn the decision as an unjustifiable act of self-censorship. We said that this protest ban was intended to silence stories and images that those in power would find embarrassing. In our analysis, the protest ban was the same policy pursued by the SABC in the face of civil unrest during the struggle against apartheid, footage of which was also banned from television and radio reports. It seemed clear that the ban was part of a range of editorial changes that had been made to shape a certain narrative in the news media in the lead-up to municipal elections. It is worth noting that the absurdity of the protest ban became clear shortly afterwards when Tshwane erupted in waves of violent protest. It was a leading national news story, yet SABC cameras looked away. It was a clear case where the SABC had disregarded basic editorial codes and was in flagrant violation of its mandate as a public broadcaster to ensure a high standard of accuracy, fairness, and impartiality in news and programs that deal with matters of public interest.
The essence of the deal was really to secure Multichoice's dominance as the monopoly player effectively within the subscription broadcasting sector, because one needs an encrypted signal which is scrambled and fuzzed up in order to be able to access international premium content, including football, as well as the big dramas and documentaries and series that are watched internationally and loved by people, both abroad as well as here at home. And then it would go into a set-top box. In this case, it would be the DSTV set-top box or the Mnet decoder, at which point then it would be unscrambled and available to be watched by the paying viewer. Similarly, for the SABC, the deal, or rather not similarly, but on the other side for the SABC, the deal would ensure that the SABC remains the dominant free-to-air broadcaster within the free-to-air market.
Also before the committee today was Media Monitoring Africa. Its director, William Berg,